How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I just wanted to come on here again to my shop and show you all my shop again. I've been trying to get it up and running. Um, these all have free shipping above $35, which this is a 3-pack, this is a 2-pack, and this one is also a 2-pack, which you can customize it anyhow you want. The ring size goes from 4 US all the way down to 16 US. So I have a very selected size. And then glitter, the 9 are star and moon, which are absolutely so adorable. And then you can choose another color. You can choose 1 to 2 colors. This one's actually probably my favorite one. They're just so cute. Is this cute little heart. You can choose any color. You can customize it. And this one is also a 2-pack as well. And it comes with 2 of these. Oops. Comes with there we go. 2 of these just like this, and both of them do come with a little pendant just like this as well, and a key ring. And this one has to be my ultimate favorite. It's a little trinket box. It has a little lid and a little holder. You can put anything you like in it, really anything small. This one is also a 3-pack as well. It's a heart, square, and a hexagon. And you can choose any color you want, or you can do a little theme, and the add-ins are like that. So, and I will also be putting the link down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want some more of these videos. Anyways, let's get into part 2 of part 2. I really do hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm so glad that you guys are watching my videos again. Please comment down below what I should read. I don't really know what you guys really like. I know it's, right now it is actually Michael Myers and all that, but I just wanted to do this really quick. Do this little story because the new FNAF movie's coming out, and then Ruin just came out as well, and I'm just back to falling in love with Monty and all the other animatronics, and whew, it's a struggle. But anyways, I'm just so glad that the movie is finally coming out. But let me stop rambling on and let's begin the book. Night Shift, Chapter 3. Your Prov. After all the kids had gone and it was officially closing time, also meaning it was officially time for you to start your patrol, you looked at your fast watch. 10:30. This was going to be a long night. Just so you know, Vanessa started, the animatronics are gonna be on free roam just about every night, so don't get too spooked if you see them out of their rooms. Okay, thanks for telling me, you said before Vanessa gave you a head nod, walking away. You looked at your fast watch, for your tasks. Vanessa wanted to be on there. To your surprise, there were only a few. Probably due to the fact that it was your first night. Clean up the main stage for any remaining trash. Do a maintenance check on all the animatronics, and fix/dim daycare lights. Well, let's get to work. You had just finished sweeping the main stage of all the garbage, and it was time for you to do your maintenance check for the robots. You took out your flashlight and started walking around, trying to find the animatronics, which was very difficult. Seeing how abnormally large this place was after you turned another wrong corner, you were officially lost. You let out an aggravated huff. You lost, sweetheart? You heard a familiar deep voice say. You turned around and flashed your flashlight at him. Maybe just a little bit, you said, trailing off. You realized how close you were to him, and how tall he was. He was at least 7 feet tall. Maybe 7.5? Makes your height seem short. Well, where are you headed? He asked. His southern drawl became more apparent as he talks. Parts and service. I have to run a maintenance check on you guys. You said, looking up from your fast watch. And since you're here, I can do you first, he said, walking over to parts and service. Parts and service is the other way, he said with a slight chuckle. I knew that, he said before following him. Monty's prof. I saw your name walking aimlessly through the pizzaplex. I can help her. I just wanted an excuse to talk to her anyway. I thought, walking over to her, she let out a huff of air before I decided to say something. You lost, sweetheart? I asked, leaning against a nearby wall. Maybe just a little bit, your name said, shining her flashlight at me. Where are you headed? I asked her. Parts and service. I have to run a maintenance check on you guys, she responded, looking up from her fast watch. And since you're here, I can do you first, she added, walking in the wrong direction. Parts and service is the other way, I said with a light chuckle. I knew that, she mumbled, following me. We both entered the protective cylinder before I sat down on the seat. Your name grabbed a cord and a laptop before hopping on my lap. She popped open my chest plate and plugged me into her laptop. She started typing stuff onto the keyboard, how she tried her best to follow instructions on the screen, as it was her first night. She looks kinda cute when she's focused, I thought to myself, watching her work. And you're all done, big guy. Everything looked good, she said, unplugging me and closing my chest plate up. Thanks, I said with a smile. Oh, Monty, could you do me a favor? She asked, getting up. Anything for you, sweetheart, I replied, looking at her. Oh, could you send in the others when you leave, please? She asked, scratching the back of her head. Of course, I'll send them right in, I responded out before walking out. Yeah, Prof. This robot shouldn't be getting me all flustered, because I left the room. Freddie came in shortly after. Once you fixed him up, you told him to send the others in. Roxy and Chica both came in, whispering and giggling to each other. What's up with you two? You asked, putting your hand on your hip. Something was definitely up. Chica started giggling before Roxy spoke up. So, what's up with you and Monty, huh? Roxy asked, trying to hold back her laughter. He raised an eyebrow. Is that what all of this is? You asked, pointing to the girls. Yeah, Monty totally has a crush on you, your name, Chica said through giggles. I was just with him. He seemed fine to me, you said, crossing your arms. No, you don't get it. Monty never likes new people. He didn't even warm up to Vanessa after 5 months of her working here. And guess what? He liked you right away, Chica said, squealing through while jumping up and down. Even though Chica was definitely the shortest of the Glamrocks, about 6'4", she still shook the ground pretty hard when she jumped. You rolled your eyes. I'm sure that's not true. He seems like a cool guy. I'm sure he likes everyone, you said, brushing it off. Monty's a big baby when it comes to new people. I mean, unless we're with kids, usually he's really grumpy towards workers and throws fits in his room after hours, Roxy said, putting her hand on her hip. Oh, I'm sure it's nothing, you said, waving it off. Let's get you guys checked up now, he said, dragging a 6'8" Roxy to the chair. I finally finished maintenance around 1 a.m. 5 more hours till I'm done. I made my way towards the daycare to fix some of the lights for my final task. I heard some bubbly music coming from the daycare, which is weird, especially during closing hours. There was a slide with a sign that read, "Slide in the fun." Seems pretty sketchy, but I'm getting paid for it, so might as well. After I went down the slide, I ended up in a ball pit. Weird. I looked at the ceiling and saw some broken lights. Made my way through the ball pit until I was grabbed and picked up by something. "Hello, new friend! What are you doing up so late? Are we gonna play games? I have glitter glue, puppet shows, and googly eyes. Oh, I know, a slumber party!" This sun thing said. I don't really know they had animatronics for daycares. "Hey, son, I would love to play and have a slumber party later, but I need to fix the lights." I said, sun, the sun thing put me down. "Keep the lights on, on," he said, looking at me. He has to be at least 8 feet tall. It was terrifying. "Okay," I said slowly. I walked over to the supply closet, hoping to find extra lights. Bingo! New lights. How was I supposed to get up to the ceiling and change those lights while keeping them on? What's your name?" I asked, looking up to the robot. "You can call me Sun," he said, giving you a big smile. "Okay, Sun. Is there any way I can get up to the ceiling?" I asked, pointing to the lights. Sun said, thinking. "Oh, I know," he said, excited, before running to the supply closet. He came back with a long ladder that could reach up to the ceiling. "Duh, why didn't I think about getting the ladder?" I thought, slapping my face. Sun set the ladder down and unfolded it. "Thanks," I said before climbing it. I unscrewed the lights with one hand and replacing the new one with the other. As Sun requested, I kept all the lights on the entire time. When I finished, I climbed back down, admiring the work. I started backing up and hit the light switch with my shoulder by accident. "Shit," I cursed to myself. I was going to turn the lights back on before I heard Sun screaming in agony. "No, no, no, no! Why would you do that? The lights! Lights on!" There was a thud. I saw 2 lights started floating where Sun was. "Naughty, naughty!" I heard something whisper, and a laugh started. "It's past your bedtime," it rasped, floating towards me. Back to second person. You slowly backed away. You remembered where the slide was, so you booked it. You made it halfway up the slide before you felt a long, cold hand wrap around your ankles. "Shit!" You yelled at the thing before yanking you down. "Bad children must be punished," it said, crawling around you. "Fuck, fuck, 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 I'm trapped," you thought, looking around for anything that could be useful. The thing stopped and crawled over you, his glowing red eyes staring at you before grabbing your arms. Move. The thing laughed at your struggling. He clanked his teeth. "Who the fuck gave a daycare animatronic teeth?" "Aren't you just a pretty little thing?" he whispered, getting closer to your neck before you resorted to your final defense. "Monty, help!" you screamed. There was no way he could hear you. He was probably in his room. This job was definitely a mistake. The thing was inches away from your neck before you heard something break through the wall. Your attacker looked up to the noise. You heard a loud thud and a pair of crimson eyes tinted with purple came after you. Monty jumped on top of the thing, attacking you, and held it down. "Run!" Monty yelled, still pinning the thing down. You got a few yards away before it pushed Monty off. The thing launched at Monty, but he was quick and moved out of the way. Monty punched whatever he was attacking both of you with a large amount of force. You could hear the loud contact echo through the room. You turned the lights on to see who was attacking you. It looked like a moon thing with a body, which now had an extremely large dent in its chest. You saw Monty stand over Moon Thing, breathing heavily, with his claws still balled up into a fist. When you walked over, he looked up at you with worry on his face. "Are you okay? I'm sorry I didn't get here any sooner. I heard you scream and..." You hugged him. "Thank you, Monty," you said, grateful he saved your life. "Of course," he said, tilting your head up with his fingers. You smiled at him. There was a violent zapping sound coming from Moon. "Damn, you fucked him up pretty bad," he said, looking at it. "Yeah, lucky I didn't tear him in half," Monty said, giving you his signature grin. There was more footsteps. "Your name, are you okay?" You heard Chico yell. We came as quick as we could," Freddie added. "Damn, Monty, you messed him up pretty good," Roxy said, looking down at Moon. Monty chuckled. "Vanessa's gonna be pissed when she finds out," Monty said, smiling to himself. "Is that a good thing, or..." you asked, looking at Monty. "No," Roxy answered, for I'm laughing with Monty. Running, Chapter 4. Monty walked you towards the exit as your shift was close to ending. "You sure Vanessa isn't gonna be mad that I ended early? It's only 3 a.m., you asked, reaching the entrance. "Nah, she'll understand, especially after watching what you just went through," he said, looking down at you with a small smile. "Okay, I'm taking your word for it," you said, crossing your arms. You looked at the entrance. "A new problem you should have thought about earlier. How am I supposed to get through the doors? It's sealed shut due to the night protocols." "We don't have anything strong enough to lift it," he said, letting out a defeated sigh. "Ouch, you're underestimating me a bit, sweetheart," he said, putting his hands on his chest as if he was hurt by your comment. He walked over to the sealed door and cracked his knuckles. "He can't lift that, could he?" you thought, looking at Monty as he started bending down. He got a good grip on the bottom and started lifting it. You saw how he wasn't even struggling. Like he was he was lifting a small box. Damn, I can't even lie, that was kind of impressive. And hot, you thought, looking at Monty as he started to hold the metal blockade with one arm. "You gonna leave or just stand there watching me?" he teased with a grin. How, how are you even able to lift that much weight?" You finally spoke, still not taking your eyes off him. "I mean, the gate is only around 1.7 tons, and I was given strong claws, playing bass and doing other things," he said, giving you a subtle wink. You rolled your eyes at the flirtatious joke and started to hear the door groan in protest. "Well, I can't hold this forever, but it ain't, it isn't supposed to be lifted up," he said, looking at you. "All right," you said, ducking under the door. "See ya, rock star," he said, watching you head out. "See you later, alligator," you teased. He gave a low chuckle at the pun, and you could almost hear his grin. The gate slammed shut once you were out. Did you seriously just flirt with the robot? You thought, rubbing your eyes. You needed to go to bed. You walked over to your car and unlocked it with your keys in your pocket. You hopped in, starting the car before backing out of the parking lot. You unlocked the door to your apartment and fought the urge to immediately pass out on the couch. You tossed your clothes off, and got into a warm shower. Once you finished washing up, you applied lotion and got in your pajamas. You didn't bother to eat, so you just brushed your teeth and collapsed on your bed. Monty's breath tickled your neck as he pushed you against the wall. He gently lifted your face to his. Your eyes widened a bit, remembering how much he towered over you. He smiled at you before he pressed his mouth against yours. You felt his warm tongue slowly making its way into your mouth. You ran your hand through his silky mohawk, earning a low groan from Monty. He picked you up by your hips and you instinctively wrapped your legs around his waist. Don't tease me too much now, your name, he growled against your lips. He beep, beep, beep. You heard the familiar sound of your alarm clock interrupting your dream about Monty. You slammed your hand down on your alarm, not knowing if you were relieved the alarm stopped your dream or upset. You rubbed your eyes, fully grasping what had gone on in your dream. You quickly became embarrassed. I shouldn't be having these thoughts about a robot. A kid's robot at that. I just met the damn thing, you thought, making your way over to get ready for your next shift. It was 6:34 p.m. You had to be at the Pizzaplex by 8. You got dressed into your uniform and made yourself ramen noodles you grabbed from your pantry. You didn't feel like eating pizza every night, so this will have to do. You redid your hair while the ramen cooled and put your security cap on. I think Vanessa mentioned something about the animatronics having an earlier show today at 7:30. You thought, looking at your Faz watch. Which read 7:09. You're gonna have to hurry. You grabbed your keys, ramen, and flashlight off the counter before heading to work. Monty's prof. I wonder if your name's gonna make it to the performance tonight, I thought to myself while tuning my guitar. So, Monty, how was your date with your name? I heard Roxy tease. Ha, I wish. Wasn't date. I just walked her to the door and helped her get out, I said, rolling my eyes. You helped her get out, Roxy added before laughing. I stopped tuning my guitar and looked at her. Listen, Roxy, you're not gonna rock and roll in the condition you're gonna be in soon if you keep pushing it, I threatened with a growl, giving her a look. Okay, Monty. I didn't know you were that protective of her, she remarked, putting her hands up. That's it. I put my guitar down and started walking over to Roxy. Hold on now, that's enough, you two. We still have to perform after this, Freddie said, standing between us. Roxy walked away, flipping her hair in my face. I love Roxy like a sister, but man, did I want to hold her under the water till she stopped moving. There was a knock at the door before Vanessa walked in. I hoped to see your name follow them in, but it never happened. Alrighty, guys, let's head out, Vanessa said, motioning us to follow to the stage. Your prof. You arrived at the Pizzaplex 6 minutes left to spare. You walked with the pep in your step to make sure you got to see the gang's performance. You walked in and immediately went to the stage, pushing your way through the crowd. You just arrived in time for the music to start, and the animatronics started to perform and dance. Monty's prof. I was looking through the crowd trying to find your name. Maybe they didn't come or care, I thought to myself while playing the guitar. I looked to the front and saw them. I could have spotted her hair color a mile away. I started playing the bass a little better, just to show off. Your prof. The band had been playing for a bit, and you kept seeing Monty look up from the crowd every once in a while, as if he was looking for someone. He kept looking before his eyes met yours. You saw him subconsciously pick up the pace and strum a little harder, showcasing his skills. Show off, you thought, rolling your eyes. The performance was over, and it was time to start monitoring the lines. You walked over to the animatronics green room before you accidentally walked into someone. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's you, you said. Your voice going from apologetic to annoyed. Sorry. I thought you'd be happy to see your boyfriend your name, Nathan said, opening his arms for a hug. Is this guy mentally ill or just a psychopath? You thought with a disgusted look on your face. I have a job to do, you said, pushing past him. You didn't want to deal with him right now. Or ever. You felt a hand on your wrist. Don't walk away till I'm done talking to you, he said, anger in his voice. What the hell is wrong with you? You know I work as security here, right? I have every right to drag you out of here and call the police, you remarked, yanking your arm away from him. So we're gonna do this the hard way then, Nathan said, narrowing his blue eyes at you. Oh, go fuck yourself, you told him, walking away. Then you heard him whisper incoherent behind you. Get her. You turned your head around and saw two other guys walking towards you. Shit. Monty's prov. Me and the rest of the band were in Freddie's room for the meet and greet. I still haven't seen your name. Usually she would have been here with Vanessa to help let the kids in. So we're gonna do this the hard way then, suddenly her male voice said. Hey guys. Yeah, you hear that? I asked, walking over to the window to see what's going on. Oh, go fuck yourself, I saw your name say before walking away. I saw a male motion towards your name before two men started going to get her. Here, Prov. There was no way you could take three guys on at once. You didn't have anything to use against them but a flashlight. You cursed under your breath as one of them approached you while popping their knuckles. He pulled back his fist to hit you but stopped. Why did he stop all of a sudden? You thought, realizing there was a large shadow over your head. You subconsciously were confirmed when you heard a low growl behind you. The other guy and Nathan walked towards us. Come on, it's just the kid's robot. They can't take all three of us on, Nathan said, laughing. Want to bet? Or you heard the familiar deep voice growl. He's gonna kick your ass if you don't leave, you said, looking at Nathan with a smug smile. They're bluffing, guys. He can't do shit, Nathan responded. He never was really the brightest. Nathan cocked back his hand as if he was gonna slap you. You instantly got Monty's hand around his neck. Unfortunately for me, violence isn't tolerated at the Mega Pizzaplex, so I would kindly ask you to leave before I get to resort to force. Trust me, I would enjoy it much more than you would, Monty said before pushing Nathan down, releasing the grip on his throat. They were silent for a moment. Do I make myself clear? Monty growled before bending down to their level. Nathan was the first one to run off. His friends followed. Do you know him? Monty asked, pulling down his glasses. That was actually my ex, Nathan. You looked at him with a small smile. You tried to push away all the thoughts of your embarrassing dream as you talked with Monty. No way. That guy? Monty said before laughing. All right, let's get to the rooms. Monty added, still laughing a bit. Are you okay, your name? Vanessa instructed us to stay here and meet the kids. Well, Monty handled it. Freddie asked, worry on his face. Yep, I'm fine. And Mr. Gator here made sure of it, he said, patting Monty's arm. You heard Chica and Roxy giggling, while Freddie held his fist to his mouth, trying not to laugh. You looked at Monty and noticed his tail gently swaying. His Was his tail doing that before? You thought, looking up at Monty. He was looking straight ahead and his arms crossed, as if he was trying to ignore it. Look at what you did, your name. You got him excited, Roxy said through laughing. He probably wants some tummy rubs with some head scratches, Roxy added in a baby voice. You're the dog, Roxy. You've probably been begging for those longer than I have, Monty said before freezing. Longer than her. So you have been asking for them, Chica said skeptically. No, you misheard me. Monty trailed off, scratching his neck. You softly giggle at Monty's embarrassment. Monty, do you wish for your name to give you head scratches? And Freddie started before Monty yelled over him. No! I mean, no. No, I don't. Monty scuffed, crossing his arms while you all laughed, except for him. Golfing with the Gator, Chapter 5. I can't believe Roxy really pointed out that my tail was swaying a little faster than it usually does. Your name can't know I like her. I'm fucking ugly. I'm way out of her league, I thought, as they all laughed. Hey guys, your name's starting her shift now, and it's time for you guys to head to your rooms, since the Pizzaplex is closed, said Vanessa over your name's Faz watch. Well, you heard her, your name said, looking at all of us. Goodbye, everyone, Freddie said, waving while everyone left. Chica and Roxy went to the rooms, and I stayed behind with your name. What's the matter? Too scared to walk back to your room by yourself? Your name teased. I was actually walking you to your office so you wouldn't be scared, I said with a light chuckle. She rolled her eyes. She looked at her Fowl's watch and frowned, starting to form on her lips. I'm going to be so bored, she said, as we neared my room. What? Am I not entertaining enough for you? I looked down at her with a grin. No, I just have to do my patrols, she said, her face getting a little red. Damn, do I really get her that flustered with that nickname? I thought while raising an eyebrow. Well, we could do something less boring if you want. Looked down at her, still grinning. Like, she said, returning the sly grin. Playing golf, I said, leaning against my door. If you're willing to lose, that is, I added, winking at her. I would love to beat you at golf, she resorted, putting her hands on her hips. I chuckled. You're a big talker, yeah? You really think you're gonna beat me at my own sport? Putting my glasses down with a amused grin. And when I do, I'm going to rub it in your face, she said, tilting her head up at me. Oh, we'll see, I said before standing up and walking towards Monty Golf. He is the biggest flirt ever, you thought, as you entered Monty's Golf. He grabbed some clubs and some golf balls before we headed over to hole 1. It was huge in here. Plants were scattered everywhere and robotic alligators jumped in and out of the water nearby. You go first, since you're going to beat me, Monty finger quoted, placing a ball down in front of you. At least you're becoming self-aware. He smiled, getting ready to swing. You've only played golf once or twice. Hopefully that experience will come in handy. Hopefully. It was an easy shot. It was a straight lane to the hole. You swung and got a hole in one. Congratulations. You got the easiest shot in your first try, Monty said sarcastically before going up to hit his ball. He swung with minimum effort, taking a hole-in-one as well. The next hole was curved, but still not too hard. He swung and got a hole-in-one once again. Try that, he said, rubbing your second hole-in-one in Monty's face. Dang, you might just beat me, he chuckled lowly. He made it on his first try again. The next one was more difficult. It had obstacles. What's the problem? Too hard? Monty taunted you. That's what she said. You wish, he said, confidently going up to hit your next ball. You heard him lightly chuckle behind you. What are you laughing at? You asked, turning around. Laugh? I didn't laugh, he said, looking around aimlessly. Sure, said, rolling her eyes. You swung and the ball ran into an obstacle. Damn it, you cursed under your breath. Not much of a trash talk now, huh? Monty said before swinging his ball. To your surprise, he used the obstacles to ricochet into the hole. He turned around with a smirk and made a finger gun towards you. Boom, he said, putting the imaginary trigger towards you. Your score increasingly got worse as you played. At the 40th hole, Monty somehow to score a hole-in-one every single time, while you had a whopping score of 326. There was no saving your score, or talking back all the trash talk. You were about to swing before you heard Monty's laugh again. What is so funny? You said, turning around, throwing your arms in the air. It's your form, he said, covering his mouth, trying to stifle his laugh before you rolled your eyes, turning around to focus on the next ball. You started to feel claws on your waist. You froze and started feeling your face heat up. You felt Monty lean into you and move your hands a little further down the club. You forgot how warm these robots were until he was on you. He pushed your inner thigh out with his tail, feeling his breath graze across your neck. He put his hand over yours and helped you swing. The ball went straight into the hole this time, making your first hole-in-one in 37 holes. He moved away, making you miss his warmth. Well, that makes the score 127 to 40. You almost beat me, he chuckled sarcastically. Holy shit, I can't believe I fucking enjoyed that, you thought, still dazed by Monty's physical contact. Maybe next time I'll get you, he said, your face still hot. Well, it's almost 2 a.m. What else do you want to do? Uh, is the pizza here good? You asked. You never got to try the pizza here yet, and I was hoping it was good since it was literally a mega pizzaplex. Are you asking me out on a date, sweets? He asked, raising an eyebrow with a grin. No. I've just never had pizza here, you said, looking away. If you kept looking at him, you didn't know how well you could compose yourself. Whatever you say, tauntingly. Walking towards the exit, your mind wouldn't stop replaying the golf scenario. You remembered the string of his strong arms around you, the way his muscles were toned just right. He's too fucking hot to be made of metal, you thought before Monty snapped you out of your thoughts. You coming? He asked, looking back at you. Yes! You yelled back, running to catch up to him. Monty's bruv. I need to get my mind off the way she felt underneath me. Her skin was so soft, and she smelled so nice, I thought, before directing my attention to reality. We made it to the pizza spot nearby and took our orders. I ordered a meat lover, while your name ordered favorite pizza. We sat down at the booth and started eating our pizza. You guys can eat food? Your name asked, looking at pure amazement. Yep. Helps us keep more lifelike for the kids. It just dissolves in our stomach compartment anyways, I responded. Can you taste too? She asked. Our tongue has a little taste receptors, so yeah, I answered with an amused smile on her face. I felt my face get jerked towards her. She opened my mouth and looked at, at it for a couple of seconds before taking out my tongue. She felt my tongue between her fingers. Whoa, you guys have saliva too, she said, letting go. I was left under utter shock at her boldness to reach over the table and hold my tongue in her bare hands. I kind of dig that, I thought to myself, staring at your name. I'm so sorry, that probably made you uncomfortable. She apologized, wincing. Don't be, I waved her off. My eyes widened, remembering what I just said. I fucking said that out loud, I thought in horror. Your name just laughed. So, do you want to play more golf just for fun? She suggested after laughing. Sure, I said, scratching the back of my head. Yeah, Prof. Monty gave you some golfing tips as you went on. I can't believe I grabbed his tongue out of his mouth like an idiot. He probably doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. You tried to laugh and lighten the mood, but he just kept staring at you. You weren't paying any attention to where you were walking and tripped over your own feet, falling into the water. You heard a loud laugh behind you. Laugh it up, big guy. See how well you do with water, you said, standing up in the waist-deep water. I'm waterproof, sweetheart, he remarked, helping you out of water. Still laughing. I'm gonna need to change clothes, you said, not wanting to walk around in soaking wet uniform. Really? You look fine just the way you are, he said, looking at you up and down. You realized your shirt had become see-through due to water, and Monty could definitely see your bra. Fuck, you cursed yourself for falling into the water. I'll be right back, Monty said before running off. Where is he going? And most importantly, did he call me sweetheart again? Am I hallucinating, or did he say I am fine the way I was? You internally screamed before Monty came back with some clothes and said, There's some restrooms over there. You looked over to where he was pointing. Thanks, you said, rushing over there. Back it up. You locked the door behind you and looked at the clothes Monty brought you. It was a Monty name sweatshirt with Monty themed pants. Of course. You took off your wet uniform and threw on dry clothes over your wet bra before heading out again. Really, Monty? You said, gesturing to your clothes. You look good in green, he said, shrugging. Thanks for getting me your merch, I guess. He said, looking over your green and purple theme outfit. Anytime, Rockstar, he said, winking at you. His winks never fail to make you feel some type of way. Then it was just you and Monty, in silence, alone. You realized how close you were to him, barely a foot remaining between you two. Thanks for hanging out with me, Monty, he said, smiling up at him. Oh, come on! Can you two kiss already? You heard a Roxy yell. You turned to the entrance to see all the other glam rocks staring at you and Monty. How long have you guys been standing there for? You asked, putting your hands on your hip. Long enough to see that you guys need a room and stay there for a while? Roxy huffed, rolling her eyes. Damn, I need to walk, you thought, laughing at Roxy's comment. You guys make a cute couple, Chica said, clasping her hands on the side of her head. All right, everyone, we should give your name and Monty privacy so they can finish whatever they started, Betty said, ushering the other animatronics out. You want to play a prank? He said, turning to Monty with the smile playing on your lips. You and Monty entered the bathroom with makeup in your hands. He drew kiss marks on Monty's chest, neck, and snout. Then he used makeup to look like you had a hickey and a bite mark on your neck and arms. You went over to Monty, running your hands through his mohawk to make it messy. You pulled your phone out and went on YouTube to look up moaning sounds. It is crazy how comfortable you've gotten around the animatronics, especially it being your second night. You and Monty tried to hold back your laughs as you put your phone on max volume. We're gonna have to make some type of noises to make the sound real, you whispered to Monty. He raised an eyebrow. Just make clapping noises with your hands. You rolled your eyes. Monty Prov. On her signal, we both made sound for the prank. She's dirty-minded, but I'm not complaining, I thought, chuckling to myself. I heard her trying to hold in her laughter while she was trying to do the same. Roxy was probably losing her shit right now. We stopped after 5 minutes. That should be good. Your name made her sweatshirt ruffled and uneven as if she put it on in a hurry. Is your belt removable? Your name was asked suddenly. Yes, I said slowly, wondering why she would ask that. She's nasty. I like it. Great, she said before unclasping my belt. Smart, I thought, watching her unbuckle my belt before leaving me like I never fully put it back on. Alrighty, let's see their reaction. She said, unlocking the door slowly, then opened it, saw them standing there, jaws basically touching the floor, except for Roxy, who was turned around. You guys actually did it? Chica spoke, clearly at a loss for her words. I refuse to look, Roxy said, still facing the other way with her arms crossed. Since she can see through walls, I'm glad she didn't look since this was a prank. Your name, those? Are those? Freddie looked down at her arm. She pulled down her sleeves to hide the bite mark. No, she answered truthfully. I mean, it was just makeup. I couldn't hold it in anymore and started laughing. Roxy finally turned to look at me. Why are you laughing? Chica said, confused. It was a prank. Your name laughed, tearing almost forming at her eyes. They just stared at us. But the noises. Your name pulled out her phone and saw a YouTube video. Damn, you actually got us. Well done, Roxy said with a shrug. Your name walked. I walked your name to the door since it was finally 5:57. I actually had a lot of fun, Monty. Your name said. I did too. I responded. Patting her on the head. See you later, alligator. Her name said, waving at me with a smile before leaving. She was never gonna let that down, huh? Damn, miss her already. Nathan's prof. Alrighty, guys. Here's the plan. That stupid crocodile can't protect your name if she ain't at the Pizzaplex. So we attack her after she gets back from work. 6:15 sharp. We'll jump her at her apartment. She'll never see it coming, I said, my team nodding in agreement. I want to continue reading, but I know I can't. I want to continue reading so bad. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And please like and subscribe for some more. And I know I left it on a cliffhanger. I did not mean to do that, but I am so ready for the next part already. But I love you guys so much, and please be careful out there. And please like and subscribe for some more. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!